Hey gang, I'm going to talk you through the simple inheritance learning cycle. So the simple inheritance learning cycle is the first learning cycle of the inheritance of traits unit. And as all learning cycles, it starts with the I can statements. So these are the three skills you need to have by the end of the learning cycle. And then you see, like other learning cycles, there's an overview, so you can look at the list of all the activities, the page that they're located on, and estimated time. And if there are any notes, things, information that I want you to know about the activity, you can see that on this document. And like all learning cycles, it's divided into engage, explore, lesson, apply, and then the final page, which has the hot seat quizzes, etc., etc. So we go on engage for the simple inheritance learning cycle. See, there is a poll, and then there's an online discussion. After engage is explore, which is typically a lab. And here is the making babies activity. There is a video lab cast that explains what you should do in the lab, and then there's a link to the document. Then we go on to lesson. And lesson is where you get your notes. So you can either read a section from the iBook or sections from the iBook, and that's linked here. You download it, it'll open into your iBooks app. Or you can watch a video. And for both of these options, there is a video note sheet that you can download and fill out. Then once you have taken your notes, is a practice quiz to test whether you understood the video or the text. And then there's an online discussion where you're going to post a question about the content from the video or the iBook. Then you're going to give me, there's a Google form, you're going to fill out a feedback, give me feedback about the video and or the text where you rate it. Apply is where you practice what you have learned from the earlier stages in the learning cycle. You see here there is a problem set. There's a link to the problem set here. There's a link to the answer key here. You're going to answer only the Gene 1 and Gene 2A problems. So we take a quick look at the problem set. So we take a quick look at the problem set. You see the I can statement, the first one, the Gene 1, and then there are practice problems here. Notice there's some questions that are in blue and some that are white. The blue ones are mandatory, and you can choose to do the white ones. And then you're also doing the Gene 2 problems. So here, there's some mandatory problems here, Gene 2A. Notice there's Gene 3 problems, but there is a note here that tells you you're going to do something else before you actually answer these questions. So we go back to the problem set. You answer Gene 1 and 2A problems. But then you're going to get ready to answer the Gene 3A problems, but you have to learn more content. So you're going to watch a video on percent error, take notes, and of course there's the iBook option. And like all videos, I'm asking that you give me feedback. There's also a practice quiz. And then once you have done that, then you can resume the problem set, and you're going to do, it's just another copy of that same problem set, so you don't have to re-download it. But you are going to answer the Gene 3A problems that I showed you here. And again, there's some mandatory ones and some optional ones. Then once you finish the problem set, you show me your work, the mandatory problems. Then you're ready for the corn lab, and there is a lab cast associated with that lab. You are going to submit to the Dropbox. Then there is a revisitation of the Making Babies exploration. And then once you finish the apply, you're on the last step, and it's time for you to earn your grade. So now we're on the hot seat quizzes page. It starts with extra practice or remediation. So if you need help with anything, you can always come here for more help. But the important thing you should know is you're going to take a hot seat, which is a one-on-one discussion with me to show me that you're ready to take the quiz. So you have to look at the I can statements for the learning cycle. That's Gene 1 Gene 2A and Gene 3A. You figure out how you are going to show me that you understand it. You can come up with your own practice problem, make it up, and solve it, or you can talk to me or whatever. There are whiteboards. You can also write on any of the whiteboards in the room, and you're going to show me that you've completed some of the work before you're ready for the hot seat. That will bring you to a level 2 on the I can statements, and you need a level 3 in order to pass the learning cycle. So once you have passed the hot seat, then you can take the quizzes, and you have to earn at least an 80% on the quizzes, or 75%, in order to get a level 3 on the I can statement. And there are links to those Moodle quizzes. And if you would like to have a level 4, which is optional, but you do get mastery credit for it, and you can read the mastery options here. At the end of the learning cycle, you're going to fill out a form to give me feedback. And then if you're up for a challenge, is beyond the course information. So hopefully that was a good introduction to the learning cycle. Take care.